Good morning, it's UK lockdown, day 72, Wednesday 3rd of June 2020. Are the NHS overwhelmed? Have they kept up with the Rona? I'd say it appears so. We hear a lot of hospital departments are empty or have very low traffic flow through them, and I've even heard stories of NHS staff, whether nursing, not sure, but some of them staff have been furloughed now, and have been for a little while, because there's nothing for them to do. A&E's definitely been cut down, but fair play to the ones on the front line and dealing with the Rona. From what I hear as well, some of them didn't have any choice. It's you are going to be on the Rona ward, and others that are at a certain age have been told we don't need you on it for now. So the reason for the lockdown, on the contrary to many people and the media pointing the finger at Dominic Cummings, he was not the master plan behind the lockdown. I think he actually didn't want the lockdown. The mastermind behind it that changed it from herd immunisation to lockdown was Professor Neil. What was his name? Was it Farage or was it someone else? Dr. Neil, anyway, the one that got caught with his pants down, seeing his mistress, and resigned duly following that. Well, now Professor Neil has come out and he says that Sweden have done the right thing with herd immunity and not shutting down the country and collapsing their economy. This is the path that the UK took at the beginning, if you recall, and it is only with the expert advice of people like Professor Neil that it was changed from herd immunity to lockdown. I think all our modelling was pretty much based on flu-like illness or disease, but flus anyway, and not influenzas. So it was not really prepared for it the way most countries weren't prepared for it. But anyway, the NHS seem and appear to have been able to. You know, we're all set up with these Nightingale hospitals, and rightfully so, for the worst case scenario, and the worst case scenario hasn't appeared to have occurred. And like I say, a lot of hospitals quiet, A&E empty, wards empty, and these Nightingale hospitals are not used to the capacity or anywhere near. Now, what was the whole point of lockdown in the first place? I don't think you could say it was to reduce the deaths. It might reduce the deaths in a shorter period of time, but ultimately the the deaths will occur, and it will just take longer. So why are we still in, or up till last week, to the extent of lockdown we were, and now still being told to keep it at bay? Maybe it is a precaution to stop numbers increasing too much. They seem to increase slightly again, and we're always a couple of weeks behind what's happening, and we're reliant on the testing that our said nation carries out. But it seems like they are coping, and now we're under these rules which people aren't really too keen on anymore, I guess, if they were in the first place. And it's which was the biggest draconian ruling we've had since the wartime, and definitely in peacetime. Still not as bad as the war, but just the biggest measures that have ever been taken. And the NHS seem to be okay now, so I think in years to come, when we look back at this, it won't be oh yeah, UK had this many more deaths than Germany, or Spain had so many more deaths than Sweden, or Sweden had so many more deaths than its neighbours due to them not locking down and only going with social distancing and herd immunity. I think it will be how the economy crashed and went into a mass collapse and recession. How many people became unemployed because of it? And it will be the economy that is talked about, not the actual occurrence of the Rona. The Rona is going to have to spread to everybody. It's not going to be gone. It's not going to be gone overnight, and it'll be with us for a long time. And we're just dragging it out, and it's going to take longer than the likes of Sweden. But we still have to compare that, and we can't compare that until we're in the future to look back on it historically. The time will tell. Anyway, Ted's waiting. I'm going down the secret tunnel. Get back, do our own little thing. Until then, peace.